General Boutros Ghali.
The Earth Summit in Rio was the first time that more than 100 heads of state and government gathered together in one room to talk climate, establishing sustainable development as a basis for international cooperation, at least in theory.
The world is our garden, and together we must cultivate it.
5 years later, the Kyoto Protocol was signed. Developed countries pledged to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions by at least 5% compared to 1990 levels. One big problem, the world's biggest emitters, the US, China and India, were not bound by the text. In 2009, the aim of COP28 in Copenhagen was an international agreement to fight climate change. Although the US and China helped draft a last-minute joint statement, it was not widely adopted. The 2015 edition in France was considered a resounding success. The Paris Agreement was the first treaty to commit the entire international community to the fight against climate change, pledging to maintain the rise in the global average temperature to, quote, well below 2 degrees compared to pre-industrial levels. Signatories also agreed to assess their efforts every 5 years. 8 years on, the UN says much more must be done to meet the goals set in Paris.